Slovenians have a reputation of being hardworking and community-oriented people. They willingly support various projects and causes when called to do so. This is definitely the case in the Toronto area. In 1999, a 3-year-old girl, Viktoria, was in need of specialized therapy that OHIP did not cover. On January 23, 2000, an appeal was made on the radio program Glas kanadskih-Slovenci to reach the broader Slovenian community in Toronto and vicinity. The response was overwhelming. There was a steady flow of generous donations throughout the year and beyond, when 2 more cases requiring financial assistance emerged. The Ukrainski Klub was the administrator of the collected funds. The organization was officially named the Viktoria Fund after Viktoria, the first recipient of financial aid. In 2006, additional funds were needed to adapt a family van to accommodate wheelchair access. A volunteer committee was formed and fundraising opportunities discussed. It was decided to have a talent show and a raffle. Over 20 Slovenians of all ages with various artistic abilities registered to showcase their talents. The first talent show took place at Our Lady of the Miraculous Medal, Brezmadejna, Slovenian Church Hall on November the 5th, 2006. It took a lot of effort and planning. The attendance was overwhelming. There was an air of excitement that grew and grew as each participant took to the stage. The show ended with performers singing a stirring rendition of "This is the Day That the Lord Has Made." Following the show, each participant received a rose and a certificate of appreciation designed and calligraphed by the late Miro Koršič. The event ended with everyone enjoying the baked goods, cold cuts, sausages, and refreshments donated by many generous ladies and food establishments. While mingling after the event, many performers and attendees expressed a desire to continue with this type of fundraising. The next talent show took place in February of 2008. There was even more enthusiasm from the community. Over 40 participants showcased their talents. The late Miro Koršič enhanced the program by adding an art brick display that featured the works of local Slovenian Canadian artists. Some of the artwork was donated and auctioned during a silent auction. Both the art show and silent auction became an integral part of the fundraising event. 8 more talent shows and raffles followed, the 10th one in 2016. Audiences were entertained by many singers, both contemporary and opera, choirs, family bands, pianists, button box players, accordionists, harmonica players, guitarists, drummers, bassists, baritonists, darbuka player, clarinetists, ukulele players, trumpeters, percussionists, ballerinas, tap, acro, jazz, folklore and Irish dancers, a poet and a writer, an Elvis Presley impersonator, a magician, a unicyclist, gymnasts, and a group performing a comedy skit.
Tempeljski zakladnici, revna žena glej hiti, v roki nosi svoj zaklad, vse kar ima, samo dva novčiča. Neprijetno ji je tam med bogatimi ljudmi, ki prinašajo svoj dar, ona pa samo dva novčiča. K tempeljski zakladnici, revna žena glej hiti, v roki nosi svoj zaklad, vse kar ima, samo dva novčiča. Neprijetno ji je tam med bogatimi ljudmi, ki prinašajo svoj dar, ona pa samo dva novčiča. Nihče je opazil ni, ko je vrgla svoj drobik in se izgubila sta sredi zlata njena dva novčiča. Jezus pa gleda vse to, dobro ve, da ni važno zlato. Jezus vidi v srce in učencem pove, vdova je vrgla največ, saj je dala vse, kar ima, pa čeprav sta bila samo dva novčiča.
Participants and guests were left with unforgettable memories of all the talented performers. We are extremely grateful to the more than 200 performers who graced the stage over the years, and to the artists who provided and displayed their works, to the numerous volunteers who spent hours and hours organizing the events, to the donors of the refreshments and articles of auction, and to all of you who participated or attended this worthy cause. The Viktoria Fund volunteers continue to be visible in the community. They fundraise by organizing coffee and baked goods sales in the church hall after Mass, and they organize raffles of donated goods to remind parishioners of the Viktoria Fund and its ongoing needs. COVID-19 temporarily halted in-person community fundraising. However, we were fortunate that the musical group Murski Val organized a virtual concert in May of 2020 to benefit the Viktoria Fund. It was another great success with over 200 viewers and more than $15,000 raised. A heartfelt thanks to the band and to all those who donated. Overall, more than $250,000 have been raised in the Slovenian community to help provide for the numerous recommended therapies that are not covered by OHIP and for individual personal aids that help to make everyday living a little easier for those presented with ongoing challenges. Unfortunately, the challenges faced by many Viktoria Fund recipients and their families continue and frequently increase. Over the last 20 years of its operation, the Viktoria Fund and its fundraising events have played an important role in the Slovenian community in Toronto and its vicinity. These events have combined Slovenian culture and heritage with humanitarianism. They also enrich our lives with love and consideration for one another. We are truly blessed that our community is willing and able to support our ongoing fundraising activities. The Viktoria Fund volunteers are committed to continue to support activities within the community. Our hope for tomorrow is in the good we do today.